Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio. Today I am doing my mission inspiration for March. Had to get it in. It's the last one in my little triangle journal. So the colors were brown, green, and blue. So, and the prompt thing was Nature's Bounty. So I decided that stood for sky, grass, and dirt. And so I found these pieces of paper that have paint on them. And yeah, we're going to do some sky with this piece of deli paper. I know it's got other weird stuff on it, but that just makes it more interesting, right? And I'm going to glue that on, and then I'll put some green and some brown on, and it's just going to be a simple little page. And I've been doing, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or you've seen my other videos, I've been doing a lot of collaging, so it's just kind of what I'm in the mode for. So actually, I think in this book I collage a lot of stuff in my little journal. And there, at the end of this, I will do a flip through of the book because I have finished the last page. I've got to come up with something for next year. I think I have an idea, so that's good. For next month, anyway. So this is a crazy piece of green. Clean off, basically, or ghost print, second print, cleanup print from a jelly plate. And it has a lot of interesting texture going on, and there's a rip in it, but I wanted to use it anyway, so we're going to use it with the little rip. You can see it right there. I'm trying to smooth it out. Alright. And then I have a couple of choices for brown. I had that brown piece of paper sack, but it wasn't quite as interesting. When you've got all this pattern going on, I decided the brown had to be more interesting, so we're going to go with this. This is a piece of, I think it's old book text that I just, or magazine actually, it's thin enough. I think it's magazine that I just used a scraper to scrape off some leftover paint onto it. And I've just been hanging on to it, so now it's time to use it. And I think I have an endless supply of bits of paper. And of course, that paper is all going to go into my stash for future use. I'll have to make some Franken paper with all my bits and pieces or something. Alright, so there's our dirt. And when I was going through a folder of paper, I remembered seeing these flowers that I had printed on a dictionary page. And so I figured I would cut out the flowers, and I don't make you watch me detail cut those out, and I'm going to use the flowers. You know, Nature's Bounty. And flowers are coming. Trying to decide where I want them. They're hard to move. They're very thin. It's that thin dictionary paper, so when I glue them, they're going to curl up, and yeah, they're a little bit difficult. So I'm just going to try and be really careful with the glue. And hopefully not make any tears. You can see the paper's already curling up. I decided just to line the bottom of the stem, so wherever the flower ends up, it ends up. So it does curve towards the center a little bit, but that's okay. Figured I'd do both sides, and then I'd stick that pink one in the middle. And these aren't watercolored. They were, can't remember the company. I did a video for them years ago, and you could buy vector images, subscribe, You could get copyright-free images. I think they've changed names since I used them last, but so I've had these for quite a while in my stash. But I printed a bunch of their stuff up when I did that video for them. And yeah, anyway, just still have a folder full of stuff. Alright, so I've got my little flowers on there. And you see those butterfly stamps? I tried. I didn't like it. And it was too busy. And the patterns in the background, it's all really busy. So it didn't show up. And I was trying to find a butterfly stamp, postage stamp. I didn't have one, but I have a bird. So we're going to put the bird postage stamp on there. And I'm just going to glue it on there. I also have a quote that I add that I think the camera stopped or something. I think I ran out of memory actually on the memory card. Happens a lot. I need to buy a few more cards or bigger cards, but I would just keep filming forever and never get anything edited. Because I'd much rather do art than edit videos. So I add my little bird. I think it looks cute. And then I'm going to add my little quote. And the quote I put, "In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous." And that's by Aristotle. And you can see the little butterflies that I was trying. They were a little messed up. But there it is. So now my book is done. Can you believe it? And I did have each page rotate. So this was the fairy page. And that was last April. And these ones were more prompt related. His newer ones aren't as prompt related. I love this one. And I love my little... I'm deciding that's like some alien symbol for a sailboat. My circus one, I could redo that page over because I'm not liking it as much. And then this one was all about pattern. Everything has a pattern, you just need to notice. And then summer and fall waltzed to the wind in a stolen sweet romance. That was September. And then October. The heat of autumn is different from the heat of summer. One ripens apples and the other turns them to cider. And then this one, I think the prompt was dream. I'm not sure. And then this one is December. And not a real poem, just a few words from a Tim Holtz. And this one is still one of my favorites. And it's deli paper. I love it. And then last month's was the map. Not my favorite, but still better than the circus one. And then today's. So I hope you liked those. If you did, leave me a thumbs up or a comment. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for watching. Have an awesome day.